Well, hello. You've caught me at an awkward time. How about we discuss stroking, stroke, and control? Follow me. Hello, y'all. Welcome to The Dumb Drummer. We are going to discuss stick control and fuck. What are we discussing today? A little bit of a back to basics. Where I'm coming from is I studied drums at UT, and then I haven't touched them and had a real practice session in like 5 years. So I'm starting what feels like basically from scratch. And I've come up with these exercises. So is it Dave Weckl? He said there's two types of practice. There's building your chops practice, and then there's pushing the art, which would be like learning your linear grooves or polyrhythms or whatever musical style you're going after. That's pushing the art. The other one is strictly left brain, kind of getting everything in gear. And let's see. Back in the day, I just wanted to play. It didn't matter if my diddles sucked or I was missing timing. It was the fact that I was getting the idea out there. And that's perfectly okay when you're learning. But as I get older and more patient, I'm realizing that you have to take the time to look at the nuances and come up with ways to counter these things. And I think it's completely worth your time to invest. Okay, and most of my time right now is spent trying to regain and polish my chops, because then the other musical stuff, I won't have to struggle with the physicality of it if I have the foundation. I talk with my hands a lot. So for example, we've got diddles. And I've noticed in my playing and in other people's playing too, that sometimes you just throw the sticks down and you hope that those doubles come out. You're not even spending time focusing on them. So there's a lag between the hand switching. It sounds uneven. You're just kind of hoping the doubles come out. And notice how the second one is lower than the initial one. Which, if that's intentional, then that's fine. But for me, I think the objective is to have a solid okay. And these inconsistencies will carry over to all your playing, which is why I'm stopping myself and doing these really mundane activities. But for example, like your paradiddles, if your diddles aren't even, it's really silly trying to mess it up. You want the sound to be even. And in my mind, you should be able to switch from paradiddles to singles to doubles to triples, whatever subdivision you want, and the sound should stay consistent. Because you can hear some people when they do triples, you can just feel it. And that's not very fast, but that's not the point right now. You can work up to that, but you want to start slow. So you can sit and analyze what you're doing and then speed it up from there. Because you're not going to get better speeding it up if you don't have it down slow. You might know this, so forgive me if I'm telling you information that is obvious. So, how do we get there to this level of control? I'm going to start this with a calibration exercise, which I've also done a video about that. I didn't really have the foresight to combine two videos that I previously did, but I think this will be more comprehensive. Okay. So you start at one volume level. It can be high, it can be low. And you just decrescendo. You play it high for a couple bars, and you listen for them to line up. And then you bring it down and try and make sure the timing stays the same, that the crescendo happens at the same time with the sticks. Try moving it around the kit. Play around with different voices, because cymbals don't have the same rebound characteristics as toms or the snare. And you're kind of getting yourself used to moving around the kit. Now, only dynamically change one limb. So you've got that. That's well and good. Now we are going to split the limbs. So we'll start together, then split them up. And what's important is at the end of this figure is a flam to bring, or not a flam, a diddle to bring the other stick back into sync. Okay, so I hope that that makes sense. This is just kind of a starting point. I've got a bunch of different concepts and exercises based around this general idea of calibrating, and I didn't want this video to be too terribly long. So, if you got any general questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I will make more videos soon. But anyway, I'm the Dumb Drummer. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.